Showers of blessings we need. Mercy drops round us are falling, but for the showers we plead. Showers of blessings we need. Mercy drops round us are falling, but for the showers we plead. Hello and welcome back, YouTube fam. For those who are new here, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell just beside it so you're notified each time I post new content on this channel. Today we're here with Motivation Mondays. This is a segment where we get motivated. It's good to have that self-motivation from within, but once in a while it's good to source for external motivation, and I'm here to provide you with that. We're all human beings, and motivation is key for how we grow in our life. Stick around to the very end because I have a very, 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 very important announcement to be making, and we'll find out which one that is. Today I'm so hyped. Maybe it's because it's a new month. New month equals new blessings. It's a new month, a new week. It's just good to feel fresh and new. Today I'm sharing top secrets, and these secrets are in form of steps to receiving our heavenly blessing. Well, now that I'm telling you, I doubt it's a secret anymore, is it? It's not a secret anymore. But anyway, such secrets are worth sharing with people you care about, and I care about you, my YouTube fans. So the steps of receiving heavenly blessings are based on the narrative of Jesus feeding the 5,000 men according to the Gospel of Luke, which is in chapter 9 in verse 10 to 17. The steps are 12 in total. They sound exhausting already, but trust me, they're worth it. Heavenly blessings are just priceless. The first step to receiving our heavenly blessing is be aware of your environment and follow Christ. As brought out in verse 11 of Luke chapter 9, and I quote, "They knew it and they followed him." On this note, make a point of being in the know of what's going on around you. Otherwise, your blessings will bypass you even before you get started on this journey of receiving them. In all the gospel, Jesus Christ prioritized the condition of following him for us to enjoy the benefits that come with. Therefore, fam, I encourage us to both be woke, as this generation puts it, or rather be in the know of what is happening in your environment while taking the steps, even if they are small ones, towards following Christ. We need to listen and heed to his gospel. Verse 11 also brings out the element of listening and heeding to Christ's gospel. Jesus spoke to them about the kingdom of God. There's a big difference between hearing and listening. I hope you're aware of this, but just in case you're not, listening is much deeper than hearing, because listening involves internalizing what is heard. Adding action to what is internalized is what brings out the element or necessity to heed to what we hear. To receive our blessing, we must listen and heed to the truth, the only truth, which is the gospel. We also need to receive healing. Verse 11 continues to say he gave healing. Healing is not just given to anybody and everybody. It's only given to those who are deserving of it. Make yourself available and ready for healing in preparation and readiness for receiving your heavenly blessings. We also need to face the challenge. The disciples saw the challenge that came with the multitude staying around any longer, so they were advising that Jesus should send them away back to their villages. But Jesus taught them that they should face the challenge, as demonstrated in verse 12 through 14. As part of facing your challenges, you need to be motivated. You set your mission and your goals of achieving these missions. Follow through with the goals that you've set. Seek support where necessary and when necessary. You need to prepare holistically for the challenge, so you don't succumb to it along the way. You need to also be prepared to overcome. This comes with belief that you will overcome. Accept any mishaps, and you also need to celebrate the little successes that you make along the way. 5. You need to believe. The disciples had to believe in the possibility of a positive outcome, and they had to agree to assemble the multitude. They assembled the multitude, and this had to be done simply because they believed that Jesus had a way out of this. You need to believe that you're deserving of the blessings. You need to believe that these blessings are yours even before you can receive them. Faith alone can move mountains, but if it's not accompanied by action, it's dead. It's dead. Believe and you will surely receive. Believe blessings and you will get blessings. What you confess is what you possess. There is a verse that says that in the Bible, and I like to believe that part of the belief process is actually confessing that you have the blessings in the first place. You also need to plan. The multitude had to be divided into groups of 50s and 100s before they could be fed. We need to establish a plan on how to go about our ways and our challenges in the journey towards receiving our blessings. Failure to plan is just a direct plan to fail. Make a plan and do not stay in a planning mode. Don't just be a planner. Follow through with what you plan. Give room for God's plan to also work in your life. Don't just be fixated on your own plan. God's plan is always a better plan than the ones we make as human beings. Make plans, yes, but also create room for God to work His plans through you and with you. Resource investment is quite key in this process of receiving our heavenly blessing. Every harvest comes from sowing. Every profit comes from an investment. For your blessings to come in abundance and even flow in an overflow, you have to match up your expectation with your investment. Give your all and you will receive the most. As it is shown in verse 12, all the disciples had was 5 loaves and 2 fish, which would possibly be enough for just them in a single meal. And they just had to give their whole amount for the blessings to happen. Half-assed dedication gets you nowhere. To be blessed, give your all towards receiving and dedicate your everything towards the cause of receiving your heavenly blessing. This next point is very important. You need to seek God's presence in prayer. By your strength alone, as a man, as a woman out there, as a boy, as a girl, that might not really work. It might get you somewhere, but it might not get you to the very end. So you need to seek God's presence, and we seek God's presence in prayer. Jesus looked up to heaven and he sought God's presence in the form of prayer. God is the ultimate giver of blessings, so we need to claim them from Him for us to receive our blessings. Invite His presence in all your doings, and He will grant you your blessing. Be thankful for your blessing. This sounds funny because by this point, you're yet to receive your blessing. But give thanks because we said we believe that we've received. You need to give thanks that for the blessings you have received and those you're yet to receive. Even before you receive more heavenly blessings, there's blessings that are already with you. The fact that you're alive, that's a blessing in its own, among other blessings you need to count, including the fact that you just got into a new month. Not everyone made it into this month, especially with the current pandemic going on. They may not come, the blessings you want may not come at the exact time you want them, in the exact manner you want them. So they may not come at your desired and designed timing, but you sure be blessed. Not at your timing, but at God's timing. Our blessings that come from heaven, they come at God's timing, and God's timing is the best timing. You need to accept to be broken. Well, this step is one that most of us, if not all of us, would like to skip if we had a choice to. However, just like other steps, it plays a very vital role in the reception of our heavenly blessings. Allow the Spirit of God to work in you and with you. Allow for your heart of stone to be melted into that of flesh. To be blessed, you have to accept the breaking process. It's a requirement to make us humble, so that upon receiving our blessings, we'll give credit to God as the giver rather than giving credit to ourselves. Tough as it may sound, there is no way around this. And if you ask me, you've come a long way in the steps to give up at this point. Do not give up for its darkest right before dawn. By this point, you're very deserving more than ever of blessings. Receive your blessings and acknowledge the presence of these blessings in your life. Allow the blessings to impact in you in very positive ways, but by all means do not forget to give credit to the giver of all blessings. This brings us to the last step. The passage in the Gospel of Luke ends by Jesus bringing in a lesson on accountability of surplus. The Gospel of John brings out this lesson better because it brings out the element of not creating waste. Jesus was intending to not create waste. Be content with enough, but also put together the surplus for accountability and eliminate any wastes. Blessings that you've gone through all these steps for should not go to waste. Instead, give God his share accordingly in tithe. Show the love of God in offering, and contribute to God's purpose of love by sharing your blessing with those who are lacking. Sharing is caring. We have all fallen victim of skipping this important step in blessing. This act has both denied us the joys and contentment of our current blessings and the possibilities of being entrusted with future blessing. So this last step, even if you've already received your blessings and you feel like you're already at the end of it all, it's very important for you to be accountable for your surplus in the ways that I've stated before. Now that we've come to the end of our session today, I'd like to conclude that all these steps are important. There's no skipping or taking a panya route around any of these steps. Allow yourself to experience the cycle. In these 12 steps to complete the God's cycle of blessings. I pray that you appreciate the blessings you already have and be thankful for those which are yet to come. Have a blessed month of June and blessed times to come. Thank you for sticking around, and as I promised earlier, I have an announcement to make at the very end, a very important announcement at that. This week I am counting my blessings quite a bit myself. This happens to be my birthday week. I am thanking God already for getting me through another round of 365, and take it to the comment section a quick guess on when I'll be posting a bonus segment. as a way of appreciating my viewers for my birthday. Take it as a birthday gift from me to you, as my viewers, as my fans, and we'll all continue to be blessed. I'm counting my blessings as I speak. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Please subscribe. Thank you. What God has done. Count your blessings, name them one by one, and it will surprise you what the Lord has done. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your blessings, see what God has done. Count your blessings, name them one by one, and it will surprise you what the Lord has done.